Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Hello, friends. It's the Hy-Vee Today show with Tony Tone. I've got the purple Hy-Vee shirt on today. Happy to be with you. I'll tell you why I'm wearing the purple shirt in just a second. I want to mention the weather forecast from Lutheran Living Senior Campus before we go any further. Today, most holy moly. I don't even know what to say. Wow. Don't ever let me fly a drone because I'd crash it. I'd be on purpose. But is there anything cooler than drone footage? I mean, you could have drone footage over paint drying, and I'd be like, I'm in. Look at that. I don't even know, I don't think people have seen that side that has the pennant on it. This is kind of like exclusive footage. Oh my gosh, that's phenomenal. Wow. Is there somebody up there? Oh, there's somebody up there, isn't there? Wow. Somebody just like woke up. What's going on? What's that buzzing sound? Zzz. I was taking a nap. There's totally somebody up there, isn't there? It's so wild because sometimes you drive past a water tower and you're like, it doesn't look that big. And then you see it in that setting and you're like, that thing is gigantic. And then you put a person up there and you're like, I am just an ant. And I'm 6'4.5". But wow, there was somebody on the water tower. That was wild. So very cool, and that progress is coming along nicely. All right, so without any further delay, our man and local artist Chris Anderson is back on the show. Chris has so many different projects going on, and he is going to have me attempt to do some more art this morning, which is exciting. Chris, you've been busy. You've been doing this church project downtown, but then just this weekend, you started, 2 other ones?
I did one on Park Avenue for a restaurant.
Yeah.
And then I did another one downtown in the alley. I'm starting one down behind Rural and Rural Realtors in that area.
So are people just starting to be like, Chris is the guy, I got to call Chris? Are they getting a hold of you? Because this is like the second restaurant that you've done now. Is it Family Diner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So how did they get a hold of you?
Well, they just like my art and asked if I could make them a sign, and they sent me an idea of what they'd like for their business, and I drew it up for them. And then we went in the evening with my projector. This is how I saved a lot of effort. I used my projector. I went in when it got dark and projected the image up on the wall and then painted it. So
this dude, I'm telling you, this is so cool, right? So you created the art. They were like, that looks good. Project it, and then it's there. It's there right now.
It's like a coloring book after that.
It's like a coloring book. So here's Chris's Facebook page, Chris Anderson, local artist here in Muscatine. And then that first picture, Chad, that's the one from this alley project, right? That blue alley project. Now, with respects to that, how does that happen? So give us an idea what that's going to be. Because right now,
you can kind of imagine with the other murals you've seen, this color is, it goes white, and then I go in with blues and greens and establish perspective and composition, depending on what wall it is, or really how it looks when you're approaching the wall, or maybe from a little bit of ways away. For this wall, for example, it has a great view from the riverfront, so I've been taking a lot of effort to walk the riverfront and look back at that wall to see how it'll look from that distance.
Wow. How big is that wall?
It's pretty large. I mean, it's going to go up and around the building too, so this will be a very large mural when it's done.
And the blank canvas, Chris, Trinity Church, like that wall was just blank, and you have brought it to life. It's so incredible to watch this happen.
It's fun.
So this space on that wall, look at that, man. Do you ever make a mistake? What do you just cover it up with a little more paint, or what's the secret? There's not like an eraser, right?
Well, there's no such thing as really a mistake. It's just happy accidents. Bob Ross would say that.
I love a good Bob Ross quote. Most of the art I've ever done in my life is one big happy accident.
Me too.
That's what I'm going to say from now on. No, listen, I know you don't think I can draw, but it's a happy accident. But it's just so nice to see that happen, and then when you see it up close, you're like, oh my gosh. So whether it is at the restaurants that Chris has done work, or just downtown, I hope you appreciate the effort that this guy's put forth. Has anybody else? I mean, obviously the project on that building that we just showed is a big one, so that'll maybe take some time. Have other folks reached out in the meanwhile?
Yeah, I've had quite a few people reaching out.
Good.
And it's just a matter of finding spaces that are available for their art.
Okay.
And, they have different ideas for their murals. So
Sure.
depending on what their ideas are, maybe that idea would work better in a certain location. So we're just kind of working out those details right now.
Has anybody reached out and they were like, Chris, I want you to paint myself on this wall?
Not exactly,
Okay.
no.
I feel
But
like,
that'd be pretty cool.
But I mean, if you love yourself and you're like, you know what, I want to see, maybe you're tired of looking in a mirror and you're like, I just feel like this needs to be on a wall. Not me, I'm just saying as an example. I wouldn't paint this. But that's really exciting. So please, when you see Chris's work, stop and appreciate it. That's what it's there for. And I feel like there's still, Chris, a lot of blank canvases in downtown Muscatine.
Oh, yeah.
Backside of buildings. I mean, that's what's so cool. Like sides of buildings, backsides of buildings that would have just been brick. Look like that, right? Look at that.
Now that I've started with this alley, this is actually, well, other than the Pearl, the National Pearl Museum's mural, that's technically in an alley. But this is the first one that I've done where I've taken just a not so glamorous looking part of the alley and make it bright and colorful. And I plan on doing this a lot more. It doesn't need to just be on Front Street or on a visible street.
Yeah. No, it's an excellent point. You're right. I mean, it can, oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. Again, was just brick, right?
Yeah.
Not that it was brick, it was fine. But look at that. That's powerful. Your art theoretically could or has brought people to Muscatine. It's a big deal.
I've gotten lots of compliments and lots of people that not only appreciate the art that are from out of town, but a lot of people that know me that have come to watch me grow and do more art that are very proud of me, and they encourage me to keep going. And
it's exciting.
Yeah.
And I feel like you put me out of my comfort zone with, we've done art on the show, and it's not that I love art. I'm trying to be a creative person. I just don't feel like I have a lot of skills when it comes to this. But Chris is here to tell you that art can be for everybody. So what are we going to do today, sir?
We had such a great time last time.
Yeah.
What we did last time, just to let the viewers know, was we took paper and black pencil, and we just kind of shaded up a page.
Yeah.
And did a little composition of a river scene or whatever. This time what I plan on doing with you is the same thing, only here. Share one.
Thank you, sir.
Same thing, only on a little bigger paper.
Oh, cool.
And also with colors.
Color, okay.
Yes.
Do I need to use the glossy side or the non-glossy side?
The side that's a little bit textured.
Okay,
That's good right
perfect.
there. It should have an X on it.
Yes. All right. Awesome. Yep, there we go. Okay.
And then here's your paper that we're going to rip apart, just like last time.
Oh, we're going to rip the paper
Yep.
again. So last time we did this, all of a sudden, Chris is like, do this, do this, do this, and then it looked like a river. It was crazy. Like it was.
Well, and on that note, this time, I want you to have liberty to do whatever you want.
Oh, no, you got to give me guidance.
Well, I will, but, this is going to be your own artwork, so.
Okay.
So if you want to start with,
yeah.
you know what we're about to do with ripping it. We're going to make like a mountain effect or some kind of thing.
Absolutely, sure.
So if you want to put down maybe a little blue, or maybe we can, here's some napkins too we're going to use to spread it out.
All right, so then, and these are, this is like a chalk?
This is pastel. But for the people at home that don't have access to pastel, they could use sidewalk chalk.
Okay.
Or any kind of chalk would work just fine for something like this.
Awesome. So I need to use the first sheet and then do, where am I going? Anywhere?
Let's just maybe, my one's a little green. I'm going to put a island right there for me.
So just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go,
Put a
Brad.
little shadow behind there.
All right. Local artist Chris Anderson, everybody. Again, the kids are home. You're looking for things for them to do. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Chris could start doing online art classes. Wouldn't that be amazing?
That'd be fun.
I don't know if I just put the green in front of the blue. You said just kind of freestyle.
Yeah, man. This is the best part. Is just having fun, spreading colors around.
Yeah, I love the napkin effect. Look at Chris. Chris is just right out of the gate. It's like, oh, okay.
We're gonna make quite a mess in here today.
It's awesome, dude. Like, I just never would have thought that you can.
That's cool too. I like that. See, that's a lot like my mural, the aquamarine blue and the blue accent.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I stole his idea, everybody. No, I just listen. I think it's nice. I mean, who'd have thought, like, in a couple of minutes you can, and it's really therapeutic. That's the thing that I took away from the last time.
Yeah.
Like, it's really peaceful, and I feel like my mind is always running.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you think I need to add something else, or should we?
That looks good right now.
Okay.
I think that'll be a good, nice background. So we'll take our page, and we're just gonna rip it however you want.
Okay.
Ooh, I just made a nice river bluff. I can tell. Look at that one.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
That's perfect, yes.
Which one should I use? What do you think?
Well, if we're going to be pulling in, then we probably want this kind of shape, although, whatever you'd like. Both of them would actually work.
Would they? Okay. Perfect. I mean, I could maybe make that happen.
Yeah,
all right,
see?
So then you're saying, if I remember correctly...
So I'm thinking I'm going to make river bluffs this time with green. So I'm going to find a nice green.
All right.
There's some greens.
So let's see. That one and maybe this one.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay, so then if I remember correctly, we need to go up top and then you kind of pull it down?
Yep, we're just going to kind of just color in that edge a little.
Okay. If you're on Facebook, Chris Anderson Artists is where you can see Chris's work, and you can contact him that way, of course. Okay, so I do that, and then I pull down with
now we're going to hold it firm on the page.
Firm on the page.
And then just kind of pull down.
I'm glad that Brad's getting the professional and not me. Because then I can just be like, ta-da! And then I'm like, no, not me, Brad. Get Chris. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh, come on. Brad, come around his right side. Look at this. And I know you just started, dude, but you're just tremendous.
Wait till you see yours. Oh, man.
Now, should I...
Go over here. You got to see this.
Look at this guy. You're very nice. Listen, I feel like I'm always willing to try my best, whether it comes out to anything or not. Art is in the eye of the beholder, right?
Yep.
So what I'm saying is, I hope that if you're watching, you reach out to Chris, even if you just pick his brain. Chris, I feel like this might be better than my last one so far.
It gets better every time.
Okay, so now it looks like you added a little bit more color.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a little bit darker green, and then maybe behind that first bluff, I'm gonna have some other bluffs kind of coming up.
Nice. I like this color. Let's see what this does to it. This is awesome. School's coming back soon. Muskie Early Learning Center, your piece that you did for Rotary, which is awesome. That's on display, but then you almost...
Mural that's downtown, they can have it.
Well, and it's one of those things, I don't feel like saying a postcard is dated. I think when people travel, they love a souvenir, tchotchke. I don't know. I'm not trying to brag, but I do feel like that's better than my last one.
That's excellent.
I don't know about this. Maybe I put a little whale in there.
There you go.
Maybe it's a river whale.
There you go.
Right? Maybe it's a giant catfish down there. If you're just joining us, we've got local artist Chris Anderson, 8:46 on Tuesday. All right, let's see how Chris is. Oh my gosh. All right, I got to keep adding stuff. I'm talking too much, everybody. Now, what do you think I should do? Do I need to go down here?
Well, if you want, you can...
Oh, you're kind of framing in.
Yeah. You want to borrow mine?
No, I don't want to borrow yours. Listen, let me try, sir.
Go ahead.
You never know.
I'm gonna make this one a little different.
May become the teacher one of these days.
I learn most from people that a lot of people say they can't draw, and then they end up trying someday.
Sure.
And in doing so, I learn the most from them.
Well, I don't know if I told you, but my grandpa, my dad's dad, was a painter. He painted as a job, and he was super talented. He could draw. He thought he could sing like Frank Sinatra. But then I think it was his brother, my grandpa's brother, that was an artist, and then one of his sons. Long story short, one of my dad's cousins got into the art business, and he designed things. He worked for the ad agency that did stuff for McDonald's. So I don't know if you ever remember Batman Forever. They had these cups that came out. My cousin designed them, and they had these Dennis Rodman hair-changing color cups back in the day, and he designed those as well. So yeah, there's people with art skills in my fam, and maybe this is it. Maybe this piece is going to be so good that I can retire And
yeah, they'll be available for auction after the show.
That's right. This is how I'm going to send my kids to college, everybody. All right, let's see. Now, I don't know if I maybe need to add more water. Chris can tell me. All right, what do you think? Oh, I don't know about that. Is it better or worse? What do you think?
Very
do I need
good.
to go higher, or do I need to bring some water?
You could put, either way, you could put more water or more grass.
Okay. More water or more grass. All right. Well, let's just do it.
Yep.
Let's just do it, everybody. We're having fun. We're in the studio with Chris Anderson doing some art on the Hy-Vee Today
grab
show.
this one.
And we love art. Art is great, right? Okay. Now you have some circles. Look at this.
Yep.
Okay. Not bad. Maybe it's a ridge. Maybe I got a little ridge action in there, right? I'm gonna do this to help kind of.
Here, I made this little template so that way we can experiment with maybe making some grass effects. And for something like this, what I did was I just took a pair of scissors and I cut out a little trim.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing though, what I'm gonna do is take my green and color in above there.
Awesome.
And then maybe over here in the corner, we're just gonna drag down into those.
Look at this. This is so creative to watch this happen, isn't it? Hello to our friend Adam that's watching. Sherry Sywasik is watching. She's off this week. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at what this guy's created in 10 minutes. I'm telling you, you do this at home. It's just like people that got into like the coloring books that they designed for adults. Like it's.
You want to use this?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so maybe I'll use the same green.
And the last piece I have is just I cut a circle out.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take let's say yellow or orange. We'll start with yellow since it's a lighter color.
Okay.
Same difference. I'm just going to color in around the edge.
Is this cool like sun effect that you're able to do?
Yep.
Oh man, this is people at home. You got to watch what this guy can do. Cheyenne says I would go to an art class with Chris as the instructor. So you might be onto something, man.
Sweet, that'd be fun.
I mean, you could do social distance art, right?
Oh, for sure.
All right, watch this. Look at how good that is, Brad. Look at this. Look at that.
First of all, I'm going to look at my composition on my page. I noticed that this bluff's pretty dark, so that's probably not going to be where my light source is coming from. It's probably coming from the light area over here. So I'm just going to take my circle and place it over there and kind of drag up and away from that spot.
All right. Wow.
Let's see what happens.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. This guy is something else. I mean, come on, y'all.
That yellow down there.
Absolutely.
Here, this yellow works really good.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy is absolutely awesome. Isn't that incredible to see that happen? Look at how neat Chris's table is. My side of the table looks like my 5-year-old was over here. But you know what? It's fun and it's therapeutic. And if you're just joining us, Chris Anderson got a couple other projects he's doing. You can see his art on buildings in downtown Muscatine. I encourage you to check it out. All right, Chris, so I feel like that's a good spot. So here, and then you said to just push or pull up.
Make sure you hold it down firm. And
hold it down firm.
Yep, and then just push it up and off it. Perfect. Okay, all directions. There you go.
All directions.
Just like light.
All right, I don't want to miss any comments. Adam says to Sherry, taking a day off. Adam, Sherry's been off every day. And then Sherry said that she's on vacation. I didn't know Sherry got to take vacations. All right, let's see. Not,
Very good.
It's, listen, if you turn your head, the sun sometimes isn't even. Now, look at that, Brad. Look at what he's doing now. He's bringing in some
oranges now.
After that storm we had on Sunday, that's kind of what the sky looked like, right?
Yep.
All right. So let me see if I can do my best Chris Anderson impression here. So if you're watching and you like what you see, I mean, I feel like the next step for Chris, and of course he can do what he wants, he's grown up, but I mean, it seems like there's got to be a space that this guy could host an art class, and Cheyenne said she would go, and I guarantee you others would be interested because you can learn a lot, and at the very least you're gonna have fun doing it. Look at him blending that in. All right, I'm gonna check the time because all right, we got about 7 minutes before they're flipping the power to the building to do a little maintenance here.
Could I borrow that circle one more time?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna try something,
sir.
I'm gonna put a couple little marks of orange.
It's always good when an artist says, "I'm gonna try something."
Yeah, it's
right?
we're constantly learning and trying out new things and experimenting with different ideas.
So what are you trying now, sir?
So I just drew some lines on this circle, and what I'm going to do is put it back to where I had that yellow, right over top, and then where I drew them lines, I'm just going to kind of take lines out from those.
Okay.
And see if...
I got to tell you, watching Chris do art is the same feeling I get when you watch like a cooking show, and then all of a sudden like they pull the meal out of the oven and it's done. But that was a blank piece of paper. That wasn't like... He had it done underneath there, and he's just wiping it off. Like that literally was a blank canvas that the guy has brought to life in less than 20 minutes. Wow, look at that. Check out his Facebook page. You've got a blank canvas you want to bring to life. Consider reaching out to the man. All right, what do you think? How do you feel this is looking?
It's looking great.
Is it better than the last one?
Oh, for sure. It's got colors.
Yeah?
I love colors.
All right, look at this guy. What just happened? Like, all right, let's do this. No, yeah, go ahead and then I'm gonna hold both of them up. It started as blue on a paper, and this guy over here, local artist Chris Anderson. Look at this guy. All right, so here's the novice, the Tony Tone. Look at Chris's. That looks like something you could just stick in a frame.
Well, anybody can do this, though. I hope that some people at home really try it, because you'd be impressed at how easy it is.
Yeah, and it's really fun, and it's a blank canvas, right? Nothing on this side, and then there you go. I love it, man. I appreciate that. That is super cool.
Thank you.
Lindsay says, add a dinosaur. I see an event for our big brothers, big sisters, littles in the future. Yeah. Lindsay, if I knew how to draw a dinosaur, I would add one.
I'll do one right now.
Chris is going to draw a dinosaur. All right. We've got a couple of minutes left for the show. We're cutting it a little short today, but Chris says he can do a dinosaur.
What kind of dinosaur are we talking about?
Whatever you can do in 2 minutes.
How about like a Loch Ness monster?
That sounds good.
Because it's like coming up out of the river?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's even better. A Loch Ness monster coming out of the river.
Yeah, so let's start with a little head maybe. And then we'll bring them down into the water.
This is so fascinating, isn't it? Again, if you're just tuning in, local artist Chris Anderson is here on the Hy-Vee Today show, bringing art to your screens, your phones, your tablets, your TVs. By request, he's putting in a Loch Ness monster. Lindsay said dinosaur, but this makes even more sense, I feel like.
Well, I think the Loch Ness is actually a dinosaur.
Wow. Looks like Nessie to me, huh?
Well, I mean, if that don't count, then maybe we'll do a brontosaurus over here.
A brontosaurus, this guy. Oh, I love it. All right. While Chris is working, I want to mention a couple of things. Again, we're cutting the show a little short today because of some work that's being done here at the store. Today's National Chocolate Milk Day, so please enjoy some chocolate milk. You should. Every day, as Brad said, can be National Chocolate Milk Day if you try hard enough. Brad would want me to tell you that he loves almond milk, chocolate almond milk, which is very good. It's also National Water Park Day, Chad, so I don't know if we're able to, but Chris went to the trouble, and I'll definitely use this to take some pictures. Look at all the stuff we've got here for National Water Park Day. Yes, a lot of water parks haven't been open this year, certainly the Muscatine Aquatic Center, one of them, but maybe you've just put a water park in your own backyard, you're having fun with the fam, you're getting out and about. We've got everything you need, from sunscreen to rafts and floaties and games, and I mean, we just got a hole in our backyard pool, so that's kind of a bummer. Goggles are on there. You know, this is awesome. Little spray fan, which is super fun. So you can find all this stuff here at the store, and I hope you'll consider checking it out. I want to say, so I'm going to try and rapid fire in the 3 minutes that I have, and then we're going to come back to Chris, who has successfully put a brontosaurus on there. It's amazing. I want to wish good luck. Let me go in order. So our friend Kim Seligman was honored as the Greater Muscatine Chamber of Commerce and Industry Volunteer of the Year. She was recognized. Kim is fantastic with the Muscatine Diabetes Project. I sent Kim an email. My hope is to have Kim on the show soon, talk about this recognition. Not that she wants to brag about it, but I want to brag for Kim because Kim's wonderful. Muscatine Diabetes Project is wonderful, and we'll get Kim on the show. So good for Kim, and good move on the Chamber's part. Let's go. How about we go to Brad really quick to show you this progress. Lindsay Phillips is your mind's gonna be blown. Look at that. All of a sudden it's Jurassic Park, right? Look at this guy. I think I see Jeff Goldblum. Must go faster. Ha ha. Dinosaur. That's a bad Jeff Goldblum, but that's amazing. That's Chris Anderson, local artist for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like the Sinclair dinosaur.
Looks like the Sinclair dinosaur. Yeah, that's amazing. We want to wish the L&M Falcons good luck in their state softball game today at 4:30 p.m. I probably got like 90 seconds. So good luck to the Falcons. They're taking on Underwood later today. You can listen to the game on KCII Radio. We are sponsoring the broadcast, and we wish the Falcons well in their efforts. Today's Top Care Tuesday. Buy one Top Care product, get one 50% off. What if they're waiting to do any of this work until I stop talking? Like maybe they won't do anything until I stop talking, right? Until I stop talking. Top Care Tuesday. Buy one, get one 50% off. Top Care products, awesome opportunity for you to save some money. I'm also going to do the Toyota Muscatine What's in the Box. Oh, I can get this. I don't even have to close my eyes. Toyota Muscatine What's in the Box. This is sunscreen. Yeah, I knew it. How about that? That's pretty good. And you know what? It's what I need at my house. It's baby sunscreen. Is it SPF 50? Yes. So you buy one Top Care product, you get the second one for 50% off. So whether it's sunscreen or whatever you need, Top Care has the same active ingredient as the name brands. You just save a whole bunch of money at the register, which is great. Toyota Muscatine, What's in the Box? Good call, guys. All right, listen. Chad, here's what I think we should do. Because we're having to end a little early, we'll go to Chris's piece of artwork that he created on this show. Look at Chris, got the dinosaurs in there. Lindsay Phillips with Big Brothers Big Sisters made the suggestion, and he's brought it to life. So Chris Anderson, local artist, thank you again for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You are outstanding. Look at that. That is so cool. I hope Lindsay sees that. That is great. And then, Chad, I wonder, as we wrap, can we show the folks the drone footage from the water tower that we took this morning? And I'll tell you, we'll be here tomorrow with Dr. Naomi DeWinter from MCC and Charla Schaefer. They have some big news to talk about. And listen, I'll leave you with this. Drone footage, Muscatine Water Tower, courtesy of Chad Yoakum from
Watching Hy-Vee today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.